too tall. Oh, I see why. Someone knocked my camera down. Alright. Alright, let me bring up. Whew. Oh, my heart's about to jump out my body. Ah, good, I'm live. And see, I knew you were streaming. I knew you were going to stream this. So what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Why would we be streaming this today? No, but you. Obviously, the moment I saw, you saw the ad, huh? Let me go to the hero screen real quick, or the play screen real quick. I don't know what you speak of, but yeah, I've been waiting on this. I'm glad he's finally here, especially right now. But figured we stream this just to chill out today, and tomorrow we're gonna do some Arc Nights tomorrow for the fun of it. And then Monday, after I do some things that I gotta do, it won't be till later that afternoon or evening. Hopefully. I will be doing our other special game. Also, I did sign up for it, yeah. I didn't see anywhere to put that I was on PlayStation, but I'm hoping if they approve me, they'll just ask what system I'm on. Because if they try to give me a PC one, then I feel bad because I can't use it.
That's when you give it away.
If it'll let me do that, I'll do it. I'll just give it to like Farseer if she don't get one, or someone else, or something like that. So I'll just give it to you, Farseer, because no one else really got a PC that I know of except probably James. And Jim, you don't have a PC, do you?
No, I don't. Not yet.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
I was.
Huh?
If I didn't break my damn foot, I might have had one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be getting one anytime soon. That plan went out the window hardcore for a while. It's just gonna be console from here on out for a little while.
Once everything is like basically just like PS6.
Yeah.
Then yeah, it's gonna be time for the PC.
From the gameplay, I saw one major problem. Yeah, I mean, it's basically gonna be a PC. I don't think they'll go that high. 1,000, 100%. I think they're definitely gonna do 1,000, but 1,200 is high. It's only 900. I did double check it at Walmart today. It's only 900.
Yeah,
but that's. I don't think so. I don't know.
Here's the thing that a lot of people are not gonna fully realize, and I don't think Microsoft has realized this yet. I don't see that system selling.
I don't think I sold Jam King this. I don't think no one's gonna buy it. I mean, even for 1,000, I think even that's pushing it. It's like because once again I can. Yeah, but see. Yeah, I don't know. I think Steam will be smarter and realize that their market has to be lower than that, because why buy that when you can just keep buying a PC for cheaper? The problem is that they don't realize they have to do that if they want to compete with PC. Because I was doing a price check at Walmart while I was there today, just because I had nothing else to do while I was talking to people and making some phone calls. But I was looking at, like, even at Walmart, right? I can get a 5030 GTX PC for, like, that's got all the bells and whistles in it for literally $100 cheaper than that for what they're wanting to put that price tag. I'm like, no, you ain't gonna beat that.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that either, Tamkin. Because like I said, Intel's the reason why that's not happening. Like AMD can kind of fluff and GeForce can kind of fluff all they want, but Intel's keeping the price kind of locked at a medium of 1,000 to 1,200 at most for a good one. And it's like, whereas if the console goes anywhere near that same price, the PC is going to take over the market fully. Like I said, I agree with Jim on this one. The console's destined to fail if they think this is going to work. No, I don't think they're all going to fail. I mean, that's a good hunch, but I still don't think they're going to be able to push that either. It's going to hurt them too much to try to do it. So that's why I don't think PC will fully follow in that suit. I think AMD and GeForce will try, but because Intel's already said they're not doing that, they're going to be forced out of the market on purpose and be left behind. So it's like, I just think it's not going to happen. I just think these companies have gotten too full of themselves and don't realize the loss you're about to incur that no one's going to put up with, no matter what they think that they're going to push. So, what were you saying, Jim?
But it's like one thing these companies don't realize either. You can go on Amazon right now, and you can get yourself a full setup that will actually play a lot of games. It may not be able to play Call of Duty or Battlefield, but it will definitely do like all your simulators. You can get a full setup, keyboard, mouse, monitor, all that, for about $600.
Yeah, but that's the low end version. But I agree with you if you're not going to play the bigger ends. But that's what most people do, get gaming rigs to begin with. The gaming market can't survive on sims. So that's why I do think, like I said, I do think Tamkin's right. They're going to attempt to do this, but everyone but Intel is going to get screwed. Because Intel's, they know they cannot do that to the market and still make money. So they've refused to let their newer cards go for the crazy outrageous prices the others are doing. They know that this is not a viable way to do this. Intel's always been slightly better that way. It's ironic that I used to have an Intel system back on my laptop, back before I had my desktop, but let me read what let's see what Farseer said. From the gameplay I saw, there's one major problem. Who would want to attack when cover gives high advantage? Gonna say it. Open field engagements are going to be rare in multiplayer. Also, you can attach lords to units. I mean, that sounds pretty standard for that. But like you said, this is where I think for that, now we're talking about Total War is what she's referencing. But I do think what's going to happen in Total War 40K is, since this is their first shot at the target with guns, like ranged units and cover mechanics, I do think Creative Assembly is going to end up having this weird medium that's going to form. Then unless they make it where, and it depends on the units too. Now guardsmen are never going to push. I hardly think they're going to, other than the tanks and when them using their artillery builds and stuff. I would be willing to bet you're going to see very little guardsmen infantry builds, because it's going to be damn near impossible for them to push across an open field, like Farsi was just saying, when there's so much advantage with cover from what they showed in the last gameplay thing that I just saw, and the notes that they've been releasing about Total War 40K. So I do think for that game's aspect, we're going to run into a little bit of a thing where the only character types that are going to be rushing are things like Space Marines, Orcs, and things that can get away with that disadvantage out in the open and still just ball their way through. And it's like,
my dumbass with a shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. But all the guardsmen are going to have to heavily be vehicle builds, and even the Elder are going to have to rely on their stealth, probably primarily. Um, the orcs will be
And me
fine.
relying on my medic to pick me up.
Well, that's one thing I think that the guardsmen are going to have the best of, are medics. They always get the best medics. But even that being said, considering you can attach lords to your units to make them better, you're going to see things like for Tam King's example, if he's going to be Space Marines, let's say he went Ultra Smurf build, like from, oh yeah, an Eldar can teleport. Yeah, they'll probably rely on teleportation as well, but instead of pushing through the open field. But the thing is, like, so I'll give an example. Like, let's say Tam King plays the Ultra Smurfs, aka the Ultra Marines from Space Marine 2, but in Total War 40k fashion. This means you can attach Gilliman to your units, or to one of your units. That dude's gonna buff them so hard, it's gonna be so hilarious. Now, I do think the Guardsmen will get their Bannermen, and those Bannermen are still gonna be what they always were, but I still think we're gonna run into a weird, almost... It's not a bad thing, but it will make some battles kind of boring. I think it's gonna sometimes fall down into this, like, what do you call them, tug of rope, like tug of war. We're just gonna be like, I pull the rope this way a little bit, now I pull the rope this way a little bit, and it's gonna last, like, one battle on a planet's gonna last over an hour. And I'm like, and that's gonna be kind of, I don't know, we'll see. Put a Bannerman in a Lehman Russ? Yeah, see, if you're allowed to do that, then we will see. People are just going to go Steel Legion, 100%. I doubt you'll see any other builds with the Guardsmen if that's a thing. You're able to put a Bannerman in a tank? Oh, no one's going to even bother with Cadia or any of the other three. They're going to be like, Steel Legion. It'll be War Thunder up in there. It'll just be Guardsmen, War Thunder. Just tanks everywhere. Because it'll be the only thing the Guardsmen can easily body against, like a full squad of crazy Space Marines or a ridiculous amount of greenskins.
Yeah, just so I know, you're talking about Dark Tides, right?
No, we're talking about Total War 40k. It's made like you remember the strategy games known as Total War, right?
Yeah.
They're made by Creative Assembly. It's in the store right now, but they're making a Total War 40k, like Warhammer 40k Total War. So we're going space, guns, orcs, Space Marines, Guardsmen, tanks. At the moment, Eldar, but we all know the Necron, and then we'll be there eventually. So it's like, no, we're talking about a strategy game in the Total War universe. Dark Tide only takes place with one squad. It's like a reject squad, which I forgot what the faction's called, but
okay.
But it's like, but what I was gonna say is like, I think that's the reason they gave the guard 20 reinforcements, and that's true too. I did read that, so they have more reinforcements they can call in, which makes it kind of make sense. So the guard can push out with that, yeah, to allow them to basically cannon fodder their way through it. They're gonna lose a lot of bodies. But since they're being allowed to call in more reinforcements than the other factions, it's probably to offset how squishy they're going to be. Because they're going to be mowed down in some situations. Like just like just like you see when you're in Dark Tide and you have that scene when you see those cutscenes with the regular guardsmen are getting blown away. It's going to look like that. It's like in some cases, so that's why I think they're getting also extra reinforcements, but we'll have to see how they play this. This is why I'm hoping if the beta does release that there is a console version when they send me the email, and then I can try it out and kind of touch bases on this if it comes in time. For everything else I'm gonna do. I would like to kind of do a stream on this, but we'll have to see. We will have to see. Alright, well, chat, let me make sure he's set to my favorite duelist real quick. I almost forgot he is not set in my squad right now. Let me check my strike squads. Let me take out all my duelists. Alright, Black Cat, I'm sorry. Your beautiful, beautiful self has to leave for now. You can't be up there at the top in the way of me trying to get Cyclops. Everybody else is strategist and Guardian. Alright, so this first one we're probably not going to get to play as him. Because as good as Cyclops is, which let me show that real quick while we're talking about it, all fun and games until the guard throw an Ogren Tide, yeah. That's another thing. The guardsmen are getting their Ogren, you know, the big boys from Dark Tide, right? They are getting their units of Ogren, so at least they'll have something that can kind of fight with the Space Marine. And things like that, and orcs and stuff that are bigger than them. It's like, so I think that's also the offset to this. I'm not sure if they're going to be in every build of the guardsmen or if they're only going to be certain ones. Like I said, that stuff's all up in the air, and I can't vouch because don't know enough yet. Because I don't know how the custom build mix and matching is going to, how much it's going to allow and how much it's not. But Ogren are bigger than Space Marines. Yeah, I know they are, but I doesn't mean they're stronger in some cases. But that at least gives them something to have some oomph and some meat to them, right? Some tanks on the field. Well, not literal tanks, but some infantry tanks on the field that can take some shots and dish it out physically and stuff like that. Oh, they are? Okay. So that means that might be their only hope that way. But once again, depending on how the mixing and matching in the custom build works, since there's 4 different variants of every faction based on the actual factions from the universe, like there's 4 Space Marine factions currently tied to the main one. Yeah, but they still lose. It's probably just because they're not, no offense to an Ogren, even if it's stronger, it's not as smart as the Space Marines. Space Marines are intelligent, like, weapons of war. And it's like, and they have, like, they're only like a quarter weaker in most cases, unless we're talking about Primaris. Because that's another thing. As far as I know, there will be Primaris Marines for the Space Marines. And you heard me correctly from what I've read. That changes it completely, even more. Because the Primaris Marines are no freaking joke. It's like, that's Titus level BS. And that was before he went to that level. He was a regular Space Marine in the beginning. So, but let me show off Cyclops' abilities while we're talking about this too. But once again, I can't say too much until they show more and or when the beta comes out. That's what I'm really waiting on. Even if I don't get to play it, you know, there'll be tons of gameplay of it everywhere, and this will allow me to look at it online and see what they did with it. At least what they're gonna. I don't know what factions are gonna be allotted in the beta. If it's just 2 or whatever, I don't know. But and then the other thing, like I said, because there's 4 variants of every single faction, we know for sure right now. It also makes me go, all right, what equipment can be mixed and matched? Like, for instance, can I put Steel Legion tanks with Acadian infantry regiment? And if so, it's like, because if you can do that, that's scary. That's a scary combo. So, or like Cam King's example, putting some Ultramarines with the Salamander. So flame-throwing freaking Ultra Smurfs. So it's like, Guard and Orcs probably like OG Total War. Yeah, it probably will be Guard and Orcs if I had to guess is what the beta's going to be. They're probably not going to let us have Space Marines in the beta. There's no way. I highly doubt it. I'll probably save that for the full game. But yeah, I think it will be Guardsmen and Orcs if there is only 2. But yeah, until we know what the mechanics are going to be like, what the customizations are going to be like, and things like that, we're still kind of in the speculation stage at the moment. But welcome to Cyclops, by the way, everybody. Finally added the captain of the X-Men, the fearless leader himself, the man with the laser eyes. You ready to see some crazy BS of why I think it's going to take us forever to get him, unless people just for some reason just don't vibe him or something? I don't know why they wouldn't with what you're about to see, but we're going to start with the regular thing. Pretty decent with him? Yeah, maybe. Say Steel Legion tanks and Elysium infantry is more broken. That's true. But is Elysium going to be one of the builds? I guess it depends, because the only 2 I know for certain that are in the game Arcadia and Steel Legion now because of the commander we saw. So, but if Elysium is an option, that's better than Cadia for infantry with the Steel Legion. Then you got basically America in guardsman form. Let's see, jetpack guardsman with sister bolters. Yeah, I see that. Like I said, well, essentially, huh? Yes, yeah, he's like he's fused with the snake lord from one of the main gods of Shenlong. Like I said, they're all based on the creatures and gods of Shenlong from the from Iron Fist area. And it's like so he's essentially Jormungandr, even though it's not called that in the Shenlong universe, but he's like, I am Jormungandr. It's Iron Fist, yeah. Which he's fused with the dragon who gave him his powers, obviously, the main dragon, Shenlong himself. But because every single one has their own, and then of course Daredevil's fused with the Dark Dragon, the rival of Shenlong, can't remember his name. And then there's the spider one, the tiger one is Angela, is I think the tiger one, or is it? I can't remember who it was. I'd have to look. Don't remember who the spider was. I think that was Hela. Don't quote me on that. Or maybe Black Widow. Actually, it might have been Black Widow. Makes sense if it's Black Widow. They say, give me the red Eldar and I will show you in speed form. Yeah. That's their thing. What are the Eldar going to get? What variants of them are we going to see? They're probably the most mysterious, ironic, right now. Because no one knows what they're going to get other than the default stuff we know Eldar have for the regular whatever. I forget what you call that. You know more about that than I do. But what good is all that firepower when you can't hit the target exactly? And it's like, so it'll be interesting to see what they end up with. Because I think they're going to be the weirdest, because we know the least about them out of all four factions right now. So, but, alright, so let's look at this real quick. This is his basic, by the way. Now, you have to aim this and be kind of good with it. But I want you to know, look at how much health bar was left on that headshot when he kills Punisher. Half his health. So he shot him twice in the chest with the beam to get him to half health, and then one in the face, and then bam, done. Now that's a duelist, of course. That's another duelist, so, Punisher's he has more health than Cyclops does, but not by much. So I think it's like 300 something, 325, where Cyclops has got Spidey health at 275, somewhere around there, which you've seen how squishy Spidey is when he gets caught. But Spidey has to get in close. That's why I've always said I think Spidey should have Punisher's health. Because he's not a ranged character. He can only web ball people from a range, and that doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just more for him to mark them with the webbing, and then he does more damage with assists on those targets. So I've always said that he needs a little bit more, but he does have Cyclops does have Spidey health, which, to be fair, I agree with that. With what you're about to see, how strong he is. That's the basic alone. So I'm going to come back to this one, to the L2, because this is, to me, his bread and butter. More so than any of his abilities, even his bolts. This is the ability that's going to make him picked constantly, which we'll come back to that. So let's go to his escape ability, like Nafe. Like if you took Raw from Smite and gave him Nafe's escape ability. Do you have the slightest idea how hard it is to balance the stealth, hyper damage, teleporting factions, who has mobile homes and needs no planet? So I agree. That's why I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the Eldar. But all right, let's go to so this is what happens if you what I'm about to show you. This is what happens if you combine Nafe and Raw together. Watch this. Now look how far he went. Okay, and I can still shoot from back there and hit him. See how small he is. Now, it's going to be hard to get a headshot from that distance. But that is ridiculous. And the longer you hold it, the further you go back. You can actually let go of it and kind of stop sooner, so you don't have to go as far away from the target. But that, I don't think that matters, because it's only got a 12-second cooldown, which I think that's a bit short, in my opinion, for an escape ability. People are going to be spamming this when they get in trouble. But, so you got that. That's his escape ability, what makes him almost impossible to catch. And you notice he automatically, that's not the, I haven't got to test this. I don't think that's the player moving him back and forth. I think the ability naturally does that. It's just going to make him hard to hit, too. Now let's go to these little fun little things. So this is his jump ability. You can use square to shoot your laser at the ground to go up to the high ground, and again, and become the ultimate laser sniper of death. The ultimate laser sniper of death. And then, of course, you also have a hover, which while you're doing that, just don't pay attention what that's doing right there. We're going to come back to that. But while he's firing his L2 that I skipped on, it allows him to hover, because the beam is keeping him propelled in the air. Now, let's go to his R1 attack. This is his R1. You notice how that bounces between all the targets. You can also shoot the ground and the walls, and it will still shoot it, bounce off that wall and hit anything nearby. 3 targets can be hit at max with this ability, unlike his L2. It's like this can hit like 3 targets at all times, bouncing. And then his team up, you notice I'm delaying this as much as possible, is with good old Wolvie. He super heats his claws with his lasers and allows Wolverine to turn into a death tornado full of lasers in his claws. It's so dumb. We're gonna read actually the lore behind that team up. There's actually a little conversation between the two of them that just made me laugh. And we have to read that at the end. But yeah, that's his team up with Wolverine. And then let's go to his ult first. This is his ult. Remember what I said about Raw? I knew they were going to do this. My brain was like, it's going to just be Raw with extra flavors. 100%. But unlike Raw's, it does Cheer Blast. It does an initial shot that damages them, and then everything around the explosion area that he created, the red zone he created across the ground, bloody explodes. And it darn near got a triple just that. So let's say I shot them. Now let's go to the stupidity. I want you to observe this L2. Let's say I fired that first. Held it for like 2 seconds. And then went... That's a triple. Automatically. Or the whole team. Because here's the other thing. That doesn't just shoot 3 people. Unlike the R1. Because here's how I know. I'm going to show you the achievement real quick. There's an achievement for this. Hold on. I gotta get through it again. Achievements. So let's go. Is it Heroic Journey? I gotta find him. Hold on. I wish you could like... Devil Dino... Cyclops. Alright, read that. Right there. As Cyclops hit 5 enemies with a single use of concussive beam. This means his L2 can hit the whole team if they are standing next to each other close enough. This dude is a multi-kill nightmare. and it's like, especially with the fact he can outrange quite a few people, it feels like. And so that right there showed me, because I thought, it's probably just, he's probably just going to shoot 3 people, just like it shows in the picture. No. So if I were to do that and get all 5 of them down to even a quarter of health, turn him back into a battery, it's like, then I'm going to end that whole team with one ult. He's going to be right Raw, but on steroids. Because Rock can only do that to one person unless they're all standing in a line like a bunch of goofies. Like, you can multi-kill with Raw if they're all, like, lined up perfectly, but you don't have to do that with Cyclops. Because this area, as you saw with Ruby Rage, is huge. It's anything in this red zone right here will explode. All I gotta do is fire that, hit my L1, and I'm out. I'll be out of the blast zone in seconds, and they'll be, oh god. So he's probably going to be my favorite, but I have a feeling they're going to, I don't know, I mean, they didn't do Buff Devil Dinosaur and how he's bodying a lot of the Guardians right now and a lot of one-on-ones and 2v2s, as long as he's getting that health back. But where Devil Dino feels strong as an Outlaster, Cyclops is now probably going to be the best duelist in this game, especially ranged duelist. So, yeah, and he's going to be, that's a good point Tam King just said, he's also going to be AA. There's no way Tony or anyone who flies Ultron or any of that is going to be able to withstand this. They're going to get bodied by him so fast, which is good because we did need that, but he's going to also body everyone on the ground. like, it's funny they're using Punisher for this because Punisher was kind of the quintessential easiest range duelist to use besides, Moon Knight. I don't think that's the case anymore. I think both of them are going to have a hard time with him. Huh?
Just wondering how good is Cap.
Cap is good. Cap's probably the only one who's going to make him not be able to be as good. Because I guarantee you Cap's shield, when you put it up, is going to deflect that laser. So, Cap might be his counter. I really hope he can. Well, he can do that to other people, so I'm hoping they thought about that, and that should be, and it turns out Cap is his hardcore counter, right? The Caps are going to be the bane of your existence. So, that's what I'm hoping, so. But, alright, let's try to go see where he's at. Once again, this first match is a test, because I got to see where he's at on the duelist line while I've got him set in Strike Force. So. Yep, that's, yeah, yeah, and here's another thing. Farseer said if Cap can deflect it back at you, then he'll be MVP. But here's what I'm also hoping. That they thought about it. Let's say, here's what I'm also hoping is, let's say he does deflect it, and he deflects the L2. What I'm hoping is when he deflects the L2, you hit your own team with it. Meaning instead of you hitting their whole team, it hits your whole team.
So, according to Google, Captain America's shield can stop Cyclops.
Okay, but can it reflect it back at his whole team with the one that can hit 5 people at the same time? If that's the case, he's definitely going to be MVP, and you're going to see a lot of him, probably. But let's get in here and see what happens. And Tam King's right. If I don't get Cyclops, we're going Wolverine, so we can get the team up. So I can use laser claws. Oh, let me also wanted to show the team up for that so I can read the description of this craziness. It's called the Blast Slash. So I'm going to read this. So, apparently I wasn't the only X-Man that Alchemax took an interest in. Cyclops said as he fended off yet another clone of his mutant allies. Which I found out that's what this whole thing is. Alchemax is cloning the mutants in like lesser forms and using them to fight the other mutants. That's how they're capturing them. Which it's Wolverine versus Wolverine in this conversation before Cyclops helps him. And then goes, yeah, Wolverine agrees. I missed out on the first round against these jerks. Jean kept me updated though, saying Alchemax call them the corporate raiders, an elite strike force made using our DNA. They may look like us and have our powers, Slim. That's what he used to call Cyclops a lot. But they're severely lacking when it comes to personality and manners. And then he goes, now Cyclops says, that says a lot coming from you, Logan. And it's like, and it was Wolverine, Logan says, very funny. Wolverine said as he locked claws with his clone version of himself. But this ain't a laughing matter. And then Cyclops says, you're right. We need to finish this fight. You're too evenly matched against that clone of yourself. I can help you with that if you trust me. I trust you, Summers, Wolverine says, realizing that Cyclops is about to unleash an optic blast in his direction. But whatever they did to your eyes must have worn off yet. You're aiming at the wrong Wolverine. And Cyclops says, actually, saying with a smirk on his face, I'm aiming at the right one, because Wolverine doesn't realize he's about to supercharge him. Like a battery. And it's like, with that, he released a powerful optic blast that hits Wolverine directly in his claws. Wolverine winces in pain as the concussive force reverberates through the unbreakable metal, causing intense friction that superheats them. And then Wolverine says, don't know how the hell you did that, Psych. Wolverine says, but I'm kind of ticked you never thought of it before. It's like wielding his new heated, glowing claws. Wolverine spun swiftly, slashing through his clone's own claws with ease. Soon, Cyclops and Wolverine stood triumphant as corporate raiders were defeated once again. Alchemax may have been able to copy the X-Men's powers, but they could never hope to duplicate their heart that made them a team in the first place and help them overcome any odds together. There's a reason why Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men squad. Yeah. He's their Captain America, basically, just with lasers. Let's see. They say if you want to defeat Wolverine, give him back his old memories and let depression do all the work. It's like not all people know about Wolverine. Yeah, he would have a really hard time if he truly remembered everything and some of the things he's done too. He actually might break mentally. I feel like there's a comic book that's covered that before, but and even if I don't know for sure, I guarantee you there's one out there. But alright, let's get in here for this first one just for a test run to see if I can find him, or see how quickly people are going for him, because I probably won't be ready on the first try to get him that fast. So let's see. You ready, Damn King? Let's go.
So here's the question.
Put my cursor right there. What's up?
What do you think would happen if Cyclops went up against Deadpool? Since Deadpool now has vibranium katanas.
Oh shit, I missed him. I wasn't fast enough. Where's Wolverine? I think that he actually would kind of kill Deadpool a little bit easier. Wait, where's Wolverine? Frick, where Wolvie at? Come on, Wolverine. There you are.
Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much longer.
Wrong button. There we go.
Ooh, that one shook the tail.
Rival Guardians. I have on the wrong one. There we go. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I think that he'd end up destroying him because Deadpool has some good healing abilities, but people underestimate how much power is actually in Cyclops' lasers. This is why I said there's a bit of a misconception when it comes to him getting killed by Jean Grey, unless she uses psychic abilities. See, that's not heat, that's different. If she breaks his mind like Charles would, then it's different. But if she was just to try to Phoenix him, technically Cyclops can charge his body like a battery. That's the reason why Alchemax had him in a generator. It's like, so he could technically survive that, just like Wolverine.
Let's do this. Some extra punch.
Oh yeah, wow, I do a lot of damage to his claws, man.
About time I started healing.
Oh.
Endless fury. Let's do this. You had that coming.
Alright, gentlemen, well, I'm gonna hop out of here for the night.
Oh, okay. If you want to join back in later, we'll be on this for a little bit.
Yeah, keep me updated on the Sea of Thieves stuff.
Health boost.
Alright, I will.
Alright, man.
Alright, you have a good one, Jim.
You too, man. Bye.
Let's do this.
Oh shit. Oh, it turns my, that's how I do the spin. It turns my L2 into a spin. Okay. I'll have to remember that.
You're mine. You're out of your league, bub.
No, we've done this before. Whoa, we've done this before. This is the Alchemex map. Go around. Do I get shot? You can't go that way.
Full force.
Full force! Oh, yeah, that's good! That laser combo is good stuff.
Coming at you.
Oh, hi, Cap.
Here
Come
comes
on.
the next victims. Endless fury.
What?
Now you owe me one.
Oh, that's the robot speaking for the city council thing. That's Fisk's robot, or Kingpin, rather. Yeah, he missed. He missed. Where'd he go? Is it?
Some extra punch.
Got him.
Coming at you. Needed a little boost. Thanks.
Oh no, that's the map. That's the map. Both sides get that. They can see us. We can see them. Oh, I finally died. I gotta
Fully
check in here.
regenerated.
I'll have to send a text after this match, chat. But, oh man, it's ironic because I'm kind of playing as my brother right now. Y'all won't get what that totally means, but
Coming at you.
coming at you. Martial law. Oh hey there, big guy. See you up there? Yeah.
To my mutant
I missed you.
power.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. The fact that he forgot about his old wife who he saw die and didn't know.
You can put
Yeah.
me down. But I'll
It is
always
sad.
get back up.
Come here, Venom.
Let's do this. Endless fury. Spin and claw strike.
Woo! That spinning claw is so good.
At least we ain't hitting any traffic for once. Wasn't very nice, was it?
I gotta remember what I have set to my, oh, my. Okay. No. Oh, whoa, oh, well, I took Venom with me. I didn't mean to do that. I kind of lagged out a little bit and went off the edge with him. Couldn't see what I was hitting. That's
Like a bad penny, I just keep coming back.
like a bad penny.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Oh, way to go, you adorable ball of
At least we ain't hitting any traffic for once.
Tailend's here.
Tipple's talking with Jeff. Way to go, oh, boom! I figured it out. Forget out what my old button was again. It's been a while. Truck. Someone get by the truck to speed it up. I'll go over here and stand on it.
accuracy percentage!
So close. This is your big chance.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Let's do this. Never really trusted you. Needed a little boost. Thanks.
It's alright. I got him.
You had that coming.
I got him.
Let me at him, Slim.
Let me at him, Slim. Ah, they got me. They finally done triple team me. Oh, it was Iron Fist. Okay, that makes sense. He was in his little what's it called?
I've healed from
Yes. Oh no. You know about talking to Wanda?
All shielded
No,
up.
that's Magneto. Magneto's her dad.
Let's do this. Some extra punch.
Oh, I was trying to zip in there and do my tornado slash on him. That is basically what it's giving him. He's got his tornado claw now, which is kind of cool.
You can put me down, but I always get back up.
Tornado claw. They are holding at this last second. We need to stay near the car and stay together.
Your powers are mine!
There you got her.
Hitting any traffic for once. Needed a little boost. Thanks. Coming at you. Ain't over yet. Some extra punch.
Ah! Has Iron Fist got me again? Yeah. He's the only one who can kind of brawl with Wolverine on that level. Give them both attacks stupid fast.
The Wolverine don't go down that easy.
Oh, that's smart. He's using circle to move around faster.
Get in sight.
Come here, clobber bar.
Even better than my new
Let's go. Yep, yeah, there we go. Got him. Oh, except for Loki.
Yikes. Remind me to keep my careful. This shield truck's gonna stick out like a let's do this. Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Got it. Woo! Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Coming at you. Some extra punch.
Ah, dang it. Our Cyclops is really good. He's focusing on, like, range defense. Especially, Star-Lord. Because Star-Lord's ult is what's
Like a
screwed us
bad
right there.
penny, I just keep coming back.
Get that vehicle moving.
She would have broken if her if her power is mature before she died. Yeah.
Come on, we're never getting to the vault if they're coming at you. Some extra punch.
Someone get rid of bloody. Yeah. Iron Fist. He's the only thing keeping me off the truck. There we go.
Even better than my mutant power.
There we go. We got him. Coming at you. See, what was the name of that mind control girl who was Logan's Jean Grey before he lost his memory? Oh, I don't remember. I'd have to look. I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. Alright. I'm gonna put my classic outfit back on though, for Wolverine before we do our next match. So that way if I'm playing as him right now, they kind of look like the normal original team. Where's he at? 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 Wolvie. There he is. 'Cause I got his weapon. I've got his alternative one out right now that's technically actually Bucky. You heard that right. With this cosmetic. You see how it says Winter Soldier on it? Because there are alternate realities where Wolverine was someone else and not Logan. It's very rare. But we going with the Deadpool versus Wolverine outfit because it looks like the most like his original classic outfit. So we're going with that outfit. Since Scott's got his closer original outfit. Alright. It's like she would have been broken if her powers met. Yeah. If she had matured those powers, how powerful would she be in the X-Men? Probably more powerful than Jean Grey until Phoenix arrives. Or until the Phoenix Force became a part of her, to be fair. I really think so, to be fair. I think she would have absolutely bodied Jean. No offense to Jean. Still can't remember her name. But yeah, I think Jean Grey wouldn't even been close. Not without Phoenix, anyways. Alright, let me check him. Hold on. No, not till Monday at the earliest, because that's the 15th. I mean, he was probably, unless he got back early and he didn't tell me, but because he told me 15th was when he'd be officially back on, or back here, so, unless he just something happened and they decided to come back home sooner, but, yeah, he probably was, like, checking messages to see what I was doing on, he probably was checking, maybe he was checking to see that picture of Cyclops I sent, which I can't wait to try him in a minute. Hard to be powerful when your opponent can literally take control. Let me read what you said and then finish this text real quick. It's hard to be powerful when your opponent can literally take control over you, yeah. Well, she was like Xavier. I have a theory that even Xavier might not be able to control that person you're talking about if she had had a chance for her powers to fully mature. She'd have been more powerful than Charles. Because that's what Charles can do, technically, at his most powerful stage of his life. Is on it to the, especially the ones who have weaker minds. He can legit just puppeteer you. So, but she was able to do it like at an early age. Like, we're talking like low, even on her lower level extent, she was already showing signs of this. So if she had not died when she did, she 100% would have been probably the leader of the X-Men fully. Like, we're talking about she would have been Charles Xavier instead of Charles. So, and Magneto had been terrified of her. But yeah. Let me send this text real quick. Second. This will take just a second, but it's important. Type. My brain is so scrambled right now. Alright, let's try this again. So he's at the very right side of the top part of the duelist. I mean, she mellowed Logan out, and the grumpy minister was living an honest life before Sabretooth shut. Yeah, bro, that was. What happened in that whole scenario was so terrible. That's another thing with Logan. Like, if he didn't really know. Like, I wonder if he even remembers that. It's like, because that was also just another terrible occasion. But it's like, Logan's been through some terrible things. So, it wasn't until the X-Men that he really kind of had a normal life. Well, relative, but you get what I mean. As far as someone in his situation or any of the mutant situations, that was their only time they really had a family, and it was way more normal. That's why he protects that thing with his existence. Like, when the X-Men are in trouble, Wolverine could be across the universe and will find his way back. He almost killed Sabretooth. Oh yeah, I remember. It was darn close. I really think he should have, to be fair. But that's just me. If I'd have been Logan, I'd have killed him. I don't care if he was my brother or whatever. No, I'd have killed him. I'd have removed Sabretooth from existence. So, it's like, man. But alright, let's do this. Do another match. I'm gonna try to get him as quick as I can. If not, we're going Wolverine again. Come on. Crosshair, come on.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
That was not where I had it.
Victory is in my sight.
Got him. Yeah. Someone be Wolverine. Yes! So, someone got him already. He couldn't. Sabretooth knew where she was. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, okay, let's put it this way. It's gonna be real dark. I'd have made him to, like, I'm not gonna detail what I would have done as Logan. I'd have made him take me to her, and then after that, he was gone. Let's put it in that way. Punisher, what are you talking about the Wolverine for? Do you really think you can win that? No offense. Oh, Weapon X Wolverine. Ooh.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
If not,
Oh, I bet you there. Ooh, oh, that's a cool. Oh, so I can control it. I can also use it to move forward if I shoot behind me. Bruh, that damage. Wait, where's my LT? I forget what my
That should make a difference.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, man.
The mission area is yours.
Maximum impact! Right on target!
I didn't mean to do that. Reload. Recharge, technically. Perfect angle! So cool, bro. Oh, I didn't get someone double T. Oh, it was Scarlet. Scarlet came up behind me. That's probably the only other person who's gonna do equal damage to me is her. But to a single target, right? So
We don't have the numbers, but that
she
won't stop
focused
us.
me. We don't have the numbers, but that don't stop us.
Pulsing beam!
It's so hilarious. I need to do that more to escape.
I'm
Mission area. Keep going.
Propulsion tank.
I set it up. You give up.
Help. Yeah, closing the. I see what his weakness is. They are smarter about it because they know I'm like bodying them right now.
Knew I saw trouble.
Until our team's not being aggressive enough. It's between you, me, and Wolverine kind of holding it right now. Look at this. It's like a laser light show and I hit it around the build, like the ceiling.
My war, my ground.
Oh.
Gambit never falls!
Oh, we got. Oh. Oh! Okay. We gotta stop pushing so much. Because that's what we're getting too far away from the circle. That's why they keep getting it back. Luckily, we're winning in points right now, but you need to be careful. Well, I can fire that all one twice. I did not know that. Okay, I can do that.
Let the devil out!
Oh. I missed it round. Yeah, that distance is insane.
That should make a difference.
It's so hilarious when it's hitting walls like that and going everywhere.
They've almost got it.
Get the flag, get the flag. I got a gambit around here somewhere. Gambit, where you at? Captain demands you show yourself. Wanda, I got you. Nice. Overtime, overtime. We gotta get whoever's in the circle out. Magneto, down. Full blast. Watch this laser. Look at the room. It's so hilarious. They made that laser so insane.
Maximum impact!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Heard Alchemax was trying to create super weapons based on your powers.
Whoa! Oh shit!
They were.
How do I get out of
I'm
here?
afraid of what they might have unleashed on the world if they'd succeeded.
Afraid? Nah. If they build a rifle with that kind of force, I'm gonna be the first in line to buy one.
The battle starts in 5,
To blast their
4,
entire operation
3,
to smithereens.
2, 1.
I think that's the reason Sabretooth
All you
gave
need
him
to do is
Shotty
capture the
Intel.
mission area. Got it?
I see. I wouldn't have been Intel. He'd have taken me there. Like I said, there's ways. I know it's a comic book and it's not like real life, but if you were in a real life situation like that as Wolverine, you'd be doing some things even if you had to make sure you saved the people you cared about. Just saying. Especially when if they were taken by a psycho like Sabretooth. Sabretooth is an absolute psycho. Got him.
Double KO.
Right on target!
Come on, big guy, Magneto, let's go. You can't deflect. You can't magnetize lasers.
Maximum impact! What? You expect a gambit to go Should have folded, Remy.
Should have folded, Remy.
Someone to fight. That's 3, 4. That's why you're the one in charge, psych.
Did you hear Rippy what he said on our team? That's why you're in charge, Psych. Psych is short for Cyclops, as you can imagine. Oh.
I'll always have your back.
Just ask him.
Yeah, exactly. You 100% right, Blunder.
Let the devil.
No, I'm sorry, Daredevil. No, not today. Focus, dog. Perfect angle. That's off the bat. Took out the Hulk. Oh wow, okay, so Daredevil can reflect the laser during his little what's called. Damn, I didn't kill him.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Oh, they changed the voiceover for overtime. So no winner yet. Going into overtime. On the way. What the hell? I think it was Daredevil. I was looking for him as I saw it hit me. I'm like, what the frick? And then I saw it bounce between me and Venom. I'm like, that has to be Daredevil. This is the only one who has a ricochet on him right now. Besides me. Oh, nice. Pirate Punisher. That's cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a cool MVP. He just blew up a meteor head with a ship like with a pistol. Wow, how strong is that pistol? Like, what kind of rounds is that thing firing? All right. Also, you'll note, and something I didn't actually kind of touch on for Cyclops either, who's technically got a more powerful beam than the person I'm about to reference. Have you noticed he calls it Repulsor Blast? Who else has a repulsor cannon? Where do you think Tony learned that tech from? Where do you think he got it? Forgot the idea. I said, who gave Punisher a Sanctigun? I know, right? It's like, he blew up the whole theater. That's dope. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, Cyclops is amazing. And I think him and Wolverine right now are the scariest team up. As long as both of the players are pretty decent with both of them, that's a scary combo. I'll admit I'm still a little bit better with Wolverine because I've had more time to play as him, but still. But alright, I'm gonna wait till you. Sounds like you're getting something to drink, Tam King. Alright, hold on. Let me go get me something to drink. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick, chat. Be right back. I'm gonna go get some Pepsi. second, chat. Doors being contrary. It was airlocked. You get when it vacuums onto the door when you have airflow coming through your window. Well, I think it's the air conditioner doing that, so windows aren't open. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Okay. This new fan is nice. I can turn it on and off whenever I want, but right now it's staying on. It's hot. By the way, Mifu got a... Huh? Mifu go-to physical team is Mifu, Pog, Chen, and Ember. Ooh, I like that. I don't have Pog, but I have the rest of those. Let's see, with a not optional and completely forgotten. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I don't know who that is. You speak of the fuck's here. I'd put Inman on that team before that character, which is probably what I would put in place of Pog until I got Pog. To be fair. But just to make that team, because I got everybody else on that except Pog. So if we do end up somehow getting lucky and getting her on like barely any rolls, unlike what happened with Gilberta, then we're gonna make that team out of everyone there except for once again Pog. It'll be Inman temporarily for that to feed into a little bit of the crush and all that. I think is what he can do, or lift one of the others. But Ember got a team finally. I noticed. That's awesome. I'm glad she's on that team because she needs a team. Felt bad for him. Like, Surtur's badass, but I'm like, I want Ember to have a team. Alright, let's do this. Yggdrasil.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Boom. There we go. See, once I get used to where they are, I know where to leave my cursor before I start. Oh, we got Lady Loki. Or Sylvie would be her name in the OC universe. Unless it's talking about the one from the comic, which was just named Lady Loki. But. Let's go.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Your illusions are quite adequate for a mortal.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
Also, Sargas Idol got Mecha legs. Oh wow. Yeah, I think you told me that before. That's crazy.
Getting you to stop talking about yourself.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like how he's always ready to shoot. It's funny because the stance he uses to get ready to shoot is like, it's like he's saluting all the time. Nice, keep him in there. Hard to shoot because I can't see right now. Goodbye, Deadbolt. dude here, come. Nice. I do think the Sylvie / Lady Loki version is definitely a very different personality. And I do like they kind of did that. Oh, hi, Tony! I can't see that far, but okay, so there is a limit on that thing. But not Mars. Got you, Tony. Oh, he's getting healed. We got him. That vehicle ain't going anywhere. Nope, it's not. Now if I can help him. If I can shoot to the door. Oh, they have their own Cyclops. Watch out. Oh no, never mind. Our Loki turned into me. Never mind. I thought that they had a Cyclops. Full charge. The devil dino. Ah, I do a lot of damage to dino to be fair. Got Tony. There's a Jeff over to the left. Oh, Jeff keeps trying to sneak in. Wow. I shot that behind the wall.
Maximum impact.
Maximum impact.
Thanks for the boost.
Maximum!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Yeah, we're having a T-Rex battle out here. Got him. Oh, there's a man that's still left.
That should make a difference.
Not anymore. Oh, there's a cat. Holy crud. The AI was smart enough. I need to do that at some point. We got Cap. Oh, it's Peter. Ah.
Maximum impact.
They don't know what to do, I don't think. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah, I should have hit L1. Ah.
Thanks for the boost.
Alright, we got it. There's a Peter. Wait, where'd he go? Trying to hit. Oh, he went. Oh, he's gone. Fall back.
Armed and dangerous!
Peter. Well. I love that LP. Bruh, they didn't move an inch. God, I got double with that. Punch it out. Ah, dang. I knew it was either going to be me or Loki. Good stuff. I don't think they did. Loki was doing perfect heals. I was just absolutely trolling the AI with my L2 and my R1, just constantly double tapping to several people at once. That last one I got a trip almost. I got a double. I got Peter out of the air, but I bounced it off of whoever was on the ground. I think it was Luna. And it got her initially and bounced into the air and hit Peter while he was swinging. I was like, yo. So it was good stuff. This is just wrong closing, isn't it? Yeah, well, that felt bad. I felt bad. Even though it was just AI, Skynet is coming for all of you. That was just... I mean, even Ultron got bodied. I got him a couple of times over here. Which means Skynet's definitely gonna win. Looking at me like, bro, never let this guy have the eye beams. Man, that was good stuff. Alright. Let's do another one. Right there. But I'm enjoying it. It's like I knew he'd be my favorite ranged character as soon as he came out. He definitely is. 100%.
Victory is in my sight.
He definitely my favorite. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't get him, always go Wolverine. That's what I do if I don't get him. That way you can get the team up advantage with Wolverine. They're probably now gonna end up being my two best duelists because I'm gonna play them just because they work together.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, that's cool.
Multiverse is confusion. I mean, are you
Yeah, it means you need Hulk.
I know.
Depends. Does that Logan owe you $200?
Yeah, he sure does. With interest.
Then I must be one from an alternate reality. Sorry, bub.
The battle starts in 5,
Didn't even feel that.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
I like his little. He's got the most coolest like default emo. You know, they always have their default one.
Same.
He looks like a Cylon. He powers up the single dot in the single of his visor and is focusing it. Whoa, I'm getting focused now. Let me get over here. They're trying to go for the cap. Loki's keeping him alive.
No contingency plans needed.
Double KO. Round 3. The mission area is yours.
I thought there was someone behind us.
This is worth celebrating.
Some kind of mystical doohickey, I heard that. Oh.
I'll always have your back.
Get rid of their healers. Their healers are keeping them up. Mantis and Loki. Sorry, it was rogue. Also, did you see the Chronicles medieval gameplay showcase? I think I briefly saw it. I'll have to look it up and make sure it's what I think it was, but I saw something medieval. But I haven't had much time to sit down with YouTube lately, other than when we were last kind of talking. I could use a hand, maybe a foot. what is it? They can't get out the door.
Brutal as ever,
Brutal as ever, Logan.
We are undefeatable!
Uh-oh. Is that ours or theirs? That means they're gonna have a heal for a second, or infinite heal. Can't seem to hit Moon Knight. He's very
Your
small.
powers are mine!
They're trying to sneak around.
The moon!
Third person medieval total war. Ooh, I did not. Maybe I didn't see that then. I'll have to look it up. Ah, okay. So I think, yeah. So Tim King had mentioned a medieval game, so he thinks it's the one he was talking about, which it probably was. Because I don't think there's too many medieval games coming out right now. So.
Force boost!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I really dig the whole one-winged angel thing you got going on, lady.
I may not have been born in but I had a
Showed off England, France, and the HRE. Yeah, look at this emote.
careful, knave.
Oh, hold on. Now.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
It looks like a
2,
satellite.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
I'm gonna turn around and boost! I do love that. You know your laser is stick when it can propel you across the map. Like I said, stick always.
Thanks for the boost.
Whoa!
The moon!
Oh, okay. I might swap my escape to L2 and my L1 for my L2.
Mission accomplished.
Because
now to win the battle.
I feel like for him, I want to be able to control my escape a little bit better, which is a little hard to do for me with L1 just because of my disability. It takes place during the middle 100 Years War, before
It's spider time!
It's time to get down, Spider Lady! Not time. You need to get out of here. You need to go back to school.
Thanks for the boost.
At last our enemies show themselves.
Too young for the battle.
Check this out. Brutal as ever, Lord.
Check this out. I won't.
I set it up, but you did the hard part.
Half of the mission area. Keep going.
Berserker! Rage! That's why I love you, Logan, you hairy little maniac! My healing factor can't keep
Deadpool,
up.
man. That's why I love you, Logan, you hairy little maniac.
Thanks for the boost.
There's a Venom coming in on you guys.
The moon!
Yeah. That's because the ult is separate from it. It's Khonshu's calling it in Storm. Bruh, it's so easy to do spawn camping with him. It's so easy to trap them in there. Penny is out of a high schooler and is still too young for the battlefield. You should go back to school. He said the same thing to Peter, technically, when he was in high school. Like, Peter, you're too young right now for the battlefield. Too young. Even though his difference is he also could rip off probably most people's heads in a single go. But her robot could do that. But He's AD, we sitting younger. I mean, that's true. That's true. But still, that'd be the, you know, I still wouldn't say the same thing even in real life. That's situation like that's too young, bro. Yeah. You must learn something first. No, but that was a good battle. I like that. That's like I said, Cyclops is now my new favorite range, man. Bro is like insane. It's also so easy to like get your team on a roll with that. Because even if I don't get the kill, and this is what I knew what was going to make him kind of powerful, even if the kid doesn't do it himself, as long as I can hit at least 3 to 4 people or the whole team with that L2 at least for a couple of seconds, if I don't kill them, my team is 100% going to do it. Because they're already wounded now. And then I'll switch back to my regular default blast and just keep pinpoint striking. Because you'll notice I'm actually able to get air kills now with him. I normally cannot do that with my ranged duelist. But he's so accurate, man. It's like, so, it's really good. Check my text real quick. But 7.4, check in soon. Right, we need to balance him by giving him the elephant. We need to balance him by giving him the elephant no kill pack. I swear, I'd be so mad. Although it would kind of make sense personality wise. I hate to say that. I hate to support that being a thing, but that does kind of make sense. Even though he does lose his temper and goes full crazy nuclear mode, basically, like when you first start up the game and you see him trying to save, what was her name? I forget her name. Moon Girl, I think? The one that's Devil Dino's friend. He loses and just blasts the whole sky red and wipes out the robots around them. And it's like, so, which is his ult. Yeah, that's that's her Savage Land. So, well, what there is, yeah, that's her Futurama outfit. If you get what Tam King just referenced, he didn't hear him, but that's her. She captured Fry for the Super Saiyan. And it's like, yeah, and to show you what I mean real quick, we'll show it for a brief second. This is quite crazy. It's the most risque outfit in this game, I'm pretty sure. Is that right there? Like, this is when Hellos just does not care. Oh yeah, the free Ultron one? Where is it? Oh yeah, it makes him like purple, which is kind of hilarious. This is Rave Ultron. Cybernetic grip. Yeah, that's her. I'm gonna say captain outfit, but it's technically a racing outfit. Like, she's a race car driver in that one. There's a couple of people with outfits like that, because there's like a whole like back. I wish they'd have a minigame for this, although I could understand why they don't do it, because it'd be kind of hard to do that without spending a lot of money on it. Is technically when there's a Squirrel Girl version, there's a few people who have race versions of themselves that are from this part of the universe, where they have this race competition. I would love it to be a mini game, but like I said, I see why, that wouldn't be easy to do in a game like this. So, yeah, we'll just stick with Car X. But you are right, though. I do think, other than when he goes mad and he gets pushed to his limits, I do think technically, majority of the time, Cyclops is just full support on his own team. So, if they don't sell, they won't make them. Exactly. That's why they did that. I'm pretty sure. They're like, I bet you they'll get this outfit. And to be fair, if I had the money for that pass, I probably would. Because I do play Hella. Not as often, because she's the other sniper, like one of my other favorite sniper types. Because she's also very pinpoint accuracy. Not as good as Cyclops, but still. But alright, let's do this again. We'll do like a few more, then I might switch to Wolverine for the fun of it for a little bit. Just let everyone else try him a little bit. And to practice with the team up. And that crazy tornado claw, energy infused tornado claw.
You'll need a top-notch team to
Oh, I
win this
moved my
one.
cursor. Oh, I lost it. Alright, well, never mind. Now we're gonna do it right now then.
Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much
I didn't
longer.
make it that time. But yeah. Guys are, oh shit. Yeah, this is about to be rough in here.
The best
Let's
there's
do this.
What I do isn't very
30
nice.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's been way too long since we did the whole Agents of Atlas thing, Amy. Almost all of my time has been devoted to learning pirate questions, sorry. I get it. Too busy saving the world with your new crew to save the world.
Does
with
Black
your
Widow
own
exist
crew.
or is she an
It's all
endangered
good.
species? I see some good ones here and there.
The battle
Like the
starts
really
in five,
devoted characters to her will play her.
three,
Like players is what I meant to say.
1.
Wait for them to come in, wait for them to come in. No.
Vehicle to its destination.
Whoa.
My claws can cut through all day. That's money. You can't
KO.
boost. Thanks.
Get vulnerable.
Not anymore. Go up to the front here and help. Stay with Cyclops. I'm coming. I'm on my way, Scott. Yeah! This is just there. Oh, well, we got him. Oh.
Let myself get hit.
Come here, Cap.
Double KO. Almost there. We'll turn back now.
Now you owe me.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
But now you're average Bubba user there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's not no average players using her anymore. No. Yeah, no regular players gonna use Black Widow. They'd have to like care for her as a character specifically to get good with her. Whoa.
Had that coming.
That's a frog.
Do this.
Almost there.
Come here, Gambit. Nope. Yeah, you get fell. Gambit never falls until Wolverine shows up. Woo!
Full force.
So crazy, man. Wolverine's so much more aggressive than Scott's here. Holy crud. I'm the Skynet. Oh shit. Oh shit. Got Wolf. Got Wolf. Hey, Spidey, come here. Come here. Come here.
You're mine. Needed a little boost.
just yank that Skynet bot right out the air. Oh, I can't go in there. I'm trying to go in after them into the spot.
Extermination!
Oh, he's mad. Ultron very mad. Oh, I finally died. Holy crud, it took me. That was my first death.
Always get back up.
My favorite time!
Luna, Toa! I'm hurt.
Do this. Yeah, I didn't know that was coming. Thanks.
I am vulnerable. A nice deep freeze. Heavyweight finish, Benjamin. Call me on me. I suck.
You're mine.
Ah, Deadpool, come back here. Nice.
Another epic victory.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Alright. Some good fights, good fights. Oh, gotta claim something on my event, apparently. Oh, it's on the Devil Dino thing. I finished trying. I forgot about that, to be fair. How long has he got left? Wait, yeah, plenty of time. Secure assists. Take 30,000 damage, more of a tank thing. That's where I think Devil Dino is better for that. Alright. Oh shoot, I
Pick
didn't
your
put my
hero.
cursor.
Or
What?
villain. I'm
Not
not
close
judging.
enough. Yeah.
Victory is in my sight.
Come on, Wolverine. Yeah. Alright.
Let's do this.
Oh, it's
30 seconds before you attack.
it's the actual
Get ready.
Wolf Wolverine. It's the one that you combine with the wolf that was
Kurt
named Wolverine
Alchemax
and
was trying to create super weapons
the
based
reality
on
when
the
they're
power of
on
psychic.
that island
They
from the
were.
last season.
And I'm afraid
With,
of what they might have
what they
unleashed
got,
on the world
Koa.
if they'd succeeded.
Afraid? Not me. If they build a rifle with that kind of force, I'm gonna be the first in line to buy one.
The battle starts in 5,
To blast their
4,
entire operation
3,
to smithereens.
2, 1. I'm you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
If the timelines are
All
merged
you need
again,
is to capture.
I wonder which
capture.
version of me will survive.
Okay.
Blasting through!
Guys, hit the tree.
Got eyes on something. Extreme force!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Full blast! They needed doing, so it was done. Thanks for the boost.
You put up a good fight, Bucky. Rest easy now.
Wow.
Mission area
Poor
is
Bucky.
yours.
We done good here.
Force boost! They needed doing, so it was done.
Look behind you.
Whoa, who's that? Oh, Black Cat. We got a Jeff.
Enemy target.
Must destroy them.
Chin up.
Thanks for the boost. Extreme force! Perfect angle! Protect this spot with everything you have.
Capture the mission area. Keep going.
Oh, they're capturing. They're capturing. They're capturing. They ran behind us. Remember, there's two ways into the room.
Extreme force!
Well, they're coming to the top. That's why. Strange up here. Not anymore.
Enemy target located.
Full blast! Some extra punch! Knew I saw trouble.
Friends, gather around.
Woo! That was my old. Sure not get behind us. I just realized I am hitting them with the RX plot armor.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Are you all planning another
Apparently,
Hellfire
Brenda
Gala
has
yet by
a
any
permanent
chance?
dancing mode.
That's really more Emma's territory
know.
than it is mine. Why?
I was wondering if you still needed entertainment, and if maybe you'd put in a good word for me?
Show me what you can do on the battlefield first, then we'll talk
The
about
battle
what you
starts
can
in
do on the
5,
stage.
It seems a bit backwards,
3,
Cyclops. Okay.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
As long as we stay focused,
Back to the beginning
nothing can stop us.
stream question. How many Lehman Russ variants do you think is gonna be? Ooh. I mean, with the fact there's 4 different Guardsmen factions to begin with, probably. I mean, 4 definitely guaranteed. 4 definitely guaranteed, but something tells me it's gonna be a lot. Oh, yeah, I got focused. All the AI are popping their holes right now just to try to get this win.
I don't give up quite that easy. Blasting through! That's what I call teamwork.
Nice. just said that Wolverine shot somebody, didn't it again?
I feel bad for you.
Must be gotten one of the animation or icons wrong for one of his attacks.
Mission area is yours.
It's like, you don't have a gun?
Backslaps and
I don't think it needed it anyways.
Us against the world!
help, didn't you?
Got my eye on someone welcome guests. Right on target. By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh my gosh, strangers. Oh, that was beautiful.
Double KO.
Oh, thought there was someone in there.
Enemy target located.
Got a shooter!
They're all coming from this side. Oh shit. I hit an edge and I didn't realize it was there. I would have escaped if I hadn't hit that edge. Should jumped and did it.
The professor didn't train quitters.
I do like him. The professor didn't train quitters. Oh man. I'm glad he get a Cyclops game out today. This was good timing. Kind of needed today, to be fair. Also, I don't know this, but Cadia and Steel Legion got wheeled tank destroyers. Now also half tracks. Yeah. I know Steel Legion is going to be the insane vehicle one. I mean, Cadia has some stuff too, like you said, but.
Friends, gather around.
I'm doing this.
Got a shield.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Nice. Come on, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue with his ability is actually pretty scary. 'Cause if I'm not mistaken, she gets like photon fists. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's the wolf. The wolf that got mixed with him in Kuroka. There's one of the Wolverines that died or something, and they used the wolf's genes, or it might have been the wolf that died. I can't remember. Because they're both Wolverines from two different alternative universes, just one's an actual wolf. Nice. Noise. See, 12 different Lehman Russes variants of the tank for everything. Yeah, that's why I think that they're gonna have a lot. I do think the tanks are gonna be quite heavy with, when it comes to what's it called? Oh, I got my first Cyclops spray. Nice. I think is his banner in here too? The thing that you put on your player card. I'm looking. I don't see it. Must be in the other one. I'm trying to remember where I saw his. Banner at. Got a spray for Hella. What's this? Okay, come on now. I didn't realize that the third item you can get in the Savage Land is Hella's Savage Land dance. Like it's basically a Conan lady dance. I don't want to say it, but you know, Thrall dance that you used to see in the game. Alright then. Let's see, I both want and don't want the Lehman Russ Conqueror, yeah. Well, that's because you don't have to fight it either, but then again, it's also something you'd really want to play. Alright, here we go again. But yeah, like I said, I have a feeling it's gonna get quite insane. The guardsmen are gonna be the vehicle dudes. Other than probably,
Pick your
like,
hero.
for some reason,
Or
if the
villain,
Tau
I'm
get
not
added.
judging.
Victory is in
Um,
sight.
Other than the Tau getting added, as maybe down the road, I feel like they're gonna have the best vehicles. Conqueror will kill any infantry meta. Yep. That's why I'm thinking that like they're gonna have like you said, Conqueror because of infantry control. They're gonna have the Demolisher builds, I bet, variants. These are just two among many, but you know. Because I do think that's gonna be their biggest weapon besides the Ogren and whatever else they get special from all the other variants. So, you know, half of that is also vehicles.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, I forgot to put my spray on. We'll do it after this.
Huh? Not as big as I expected.
This is only one of my foes. My flames can span the heavens themselves.
Speaking of which, if you're looking for planets to burn, I know a few that deserve it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
I do love
2, 1. All you
Let's
need
go.
to do is capture the mission area.
Propulsion beam!
Whoa.
This isn't exactly the homecoming I was hoping for, but it'll do.
Vanquisher for anti-tank, Annihilator for anti-tam kings.
Enemies on approach.
I know why
Got
you
one in
say
my
that.
sights.
You're not wrong. At least as far as that one concerned. Ooh, they are being smart a little bit.
Right on target.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Eat optic blast.
A nice deep freeze.
Do I have a Tony with me? I do. So we have two different repulsors. Oh, you're Tony? Okay. We're gonna be real messed up. He may not have a team up with him, but man.
Perfect angle.
Got my eye on some unwelcome guests.
I'm free.
What was that, laser?
All eyes on this spot.
Oh, there's another
Got one in my
Tony.
sights.
Thanks for the boost.
Mission area. Keep going.
Maximum impact.
A nice deep freeze.
Punch it up. Maximum impact.
Nice.
Perfect angle.
Well, who do we have here?
Full blast.
Glory is almost yours.
Nothing like seeing her perform live.
Oh, love you guys.
That should make a difference.
Right on target.
I am Phoenix! Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
I didn't realize there was a Loki behind me. Dang it.
That's what I need. Maximum pulse.
Well, you know I have it there.
Propulsion beam.
Cap's like the only one who can directly use that against you, so.
Never fall. Propulsion beam.
Bruh. Bruh. She older me. I got a triple.
Armed and dangerous!
Hey, T!
I'll never turn down a shield.
Maximum pulse!
Uh-oh. You missed, Joni? I zipped out of the way!
One in my sights.
Is up there? Yeah, and that's not counting Rogel Dorn and its variants. Although something tells me it probably won't have as many. It's not the key go-to.
But I made an
But then again, because it's more elite, they'll probably keep that as more of a specialty, but who knows, they could be wrong about that. They could go full crazy balls to the wall with this.
Extreme force!
Thanks for the boost.
That's 3.
So it was done.
Wow,
Extreme force!
I'll patch you up.
no winner yet. Going to overtime.
Full blast!
Yeah, the Macarius Heavy Day. I probably butchered it, but I know which one you're talking about. I always forget how to say it, but yeah, that'll probably be a tank. That probably won't have but one variant, but hopefully. But and then there's, of course, the Baneblade. Let's not forget, technically, the Baneblade has more than one variant. Let's just hope they stick with the default one. Because anything more than that might be too much.
30 seconds before
Even
you
for me.
attack.
Like, I'll be like, bro, it's too much.
Ready to help me put the other team on ice, Rogue?
I just wish I brought an extra layer of clothing with me.
Yeah, it's the middle between the Rogel and the Baneblade, yeah.
Well, let's just say shiver around you reminds me why
The battle starts in 5.
I feel your road,
4,
even though sometimes it can be
3,
hotter than
2,
absolute
1.
booty in the
All
south.
you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
If I could get a look at Doom's machine, I could solve this problem by lunchtime.
I wonder why, Tony. I like that reference, though. If I could get a look at Doom's machine, I could solve this by lunchtime. Not going today. Whoa, okay. Alright, enemy Tony down. I'm jumping down.
Pulse charge! Fire!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
You're welcome.
we got it. Great work.
Full blast!
Hey, T! Enjoy the amplifier!
A potion there.
That should make a difference.
Extreme force!
Got my eye on someone. My armor's got a lot.
Oh, he will be a missile. Oh, thank goodness our Luna had her.
Maximum
Watch out.
pulse!
Oh, he hit you with it.
The mission area.
Yeah, but without you, I can't do as much AoE because they're using the high ground. Because we're sitting in the gap, they're getting a lot better shots, and I can't hit them like I would normally be hitting them right now, like I did last match.
Propulsion beam!
I'm on my way. But Angela is so awkward of model to hit for some reason. I always have a hard time with her. I don't know what it is because she's going in a forward motion and she's like kind of thinned out on the top and bottom layer. so I have to hit her directly in the face, or otherwise I'm gonna miss.
Armed and dangerous! Extreme force! Your powers are mine!
Maximum pulse!
Oh, not this time, Tony. We gotta get Tony out of the air. It's the fact they have so many flyers. I need you to get rid of her, Wyatt, and I can go for Tony. Oh, she got you. Yeah, they actually got it.
That should make a difference.
And she can block. I forget she has a shield. Yeah, I knows how to use it to maximum efficiency. I'm like a player sometimes with her.
Knew I saw trouble. Push it up!
Would you go down already? Thank you. Dang, Angela. She held out way too long.
Pulse charge, fire!
I'll patch you up. Flushing through!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. We're gonna lose this one.
Maximum pulse!
Ah. This might be a loss. This won't be this map around. I really don't like this map. I never have. I think it's too annoyingly weird shaped in the center. It's too easy for everyone to kind of lose their positioning together and cohesion. Yeah, cohesion. That's the first time I've had it go all the way to the third in a while. The Krieg use them, so they might be the one that has the variant for that. So let's try to get this one. This one's going to be more likely for us to win where this is going to be, so.
Ready to get
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're not a symbiote.
Not yet.
So how did you end up here?
Long story. Mostly it's Quill's fault.
This looks like a gig for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like that. Mostly it's Quill's fault.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Not my kind of venue. In space, no one could hear me sing.
Yeah, see, we're on this side this time of this.
Enemies on approach. Got one in my sights.
The AI stuck with his build, though. We got Angela. Fine. Down, okay. Focus on the center. There's a Loki right here. Got him.
Mission area is yours to capture now.
Alright, we can get this one.
Mission area is yours.
Nice, you got him. Okay. Luna help.
That's right. Everything
Got one in my sights.
There we go. Got her that time.
full blast!
Next. I'm taking requests.
Maximum impact!
To the left, right here, Tony.
I found one of our critics. Due for an encore. I like the cold.
On your toes. Right on target! Leave them to Khonshu!
I don't have to.
Yeah, for these awkward maps, I still think Moon Knight's better for getting doubles and triples versus even Cyclops. Just because the laser is hitting too many false objects right now, which is so much like what do you call it? Geometry for it to screw up on.
I am Phoenix!
Like seeing her perform live.
Pulse charge, fire!
I was gonna get MVP, but I think I lost it.
Protons.
Did too bad.
Got one in my sights. Be careful here. Right on target.
Barry is almost done.
Sights. You never stood a chance. Maximum pulse. Never fall. Turn around.
Armed and dangerous!
Take that! Ooh, okay.
Another epic victory.
I want to see what his MVP is, but I haven't been able to get enough kills yet. Yeah, tough. Will the Space Marines get the Predator tank? That I don't know. I mean, I would imagine, because you don't want to give them no vehicles. Yeah, see, I did 46 and 5. I still think, once again, it's like, this is an old complaint with me with this game, but I do think that, no offense to the healers, because I do love me some Rocket Raccoon, but it's like, this is for Jeff and everybody, it's like, Mantis. I do think the healers get the MVP too easily. Just because technically, according to KD, I should have had that. Because I have way more kills and less deaths. But because Rocket had 21 assists, automatically better. It's like, I get it, but I'm like, once again, because I play Rocket as well. I just like, it's hard. Sometimes I do get kind of tired of seeing Rocket and Jeff and only their MVPs because it's too easy for them to trigger it. I hope they do fix that and change that eventually. Because it makes it hard for people who want to be competitive with each other in that way, a little bit less tasty. Meaning it's like, what's the point of working hard like I just did to get all those kills with him just to have it stolen for 21 assists? You see, they got the repulsor executioner thing. I mean, that's good too. But I still think something tells me they'll end up with the Predator tank. But then again, once again, it could be variant related. That's something else I want to learn about gameplay with that game at some point is, are the big vehicles and units going to be solely related to the variant you've chosen, right? Like your primary variant. Because something tells me it's going to work kind of like Stellaris, where, this is the only example I have for this, is that you'll have your primary species traits and your secondary species traits. Not exactly species, but you get what I mean. That's why I'm comparing it to Stellaris. Whereas I wonder if whoever your primary trait is will determine your ultimate weapon, or your ultimate weapons, whatever they do. So, Primaris Marine stays down the Predators while Firstborn kept them. Which, once again, yeah, I guess it depends on that. That's what I mean by, like, species traits, comparing it to Stellaris, is if that's a thing, or if it's related to that, then you could argue that, let's say it's Firstborn, they're going to keep it. They'll have that. But the Primaris won't. Like any variant that's focusing Primaris Marines won't have that. The Primaris Marines themselves will be the primary species better unit. But alright, let's do another. We'll do like, let's see, what time is it? It's 8. Let's do, let me send a text real quick, and then I'm gonna then we're gonna do like probably 2 or 3 more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Because like I said, this game's great, but for stream wise, you can only do so much. We might. What we do need to do at the very end, though, we need to check out that 18 versus 18 mode. Even though it's gonna be real people, I do want to see what it looks like. Just the insanity of it. The Repulsor Executioner is the Abrams of the Predator M60. Yeah. Oh, it 100% probably will be. That's why I want to save it for last, just in case it freaks out. Let's see. That was a free-for-all one. That was 18 people, but it was a free-for-all. But it wasn't 18 versus 18. This is going to be the largest mode they've done yet. It's 18 versus 18. So, let's see. Let's see, Land Raider is there, but they will be superior. Astrea's tanks be there. But like I said, that I have no idea. We won't know until we get more news on the variant types and how the variants work and how combinations are possible, or if not. Because that's another thing, are we going to be able to mix and match, or is it going to be, like, we know you can mix and match color and look, but as far as, like, the equipment and abilities and commanders and units, will that be mix and matchable, and to what extent, if so? Because if it's not, then it's just, you could just, for instance, so example, let's say it doesn't mix and match, you could still get like Salamander flamethrower type Space Marine army, but that you can change their color, but their equipment stays Salamander related, like what the Salamanders tend to prefer, just like the Ultramarines. But don't know enough about that variation yet. Astrea's is a Space Marine. Oh, that's the Hover Baneblade. I was wondering what that was. That one I don't know as much. I've seen it. I didn't know that's what it was called. Nice. Yeah, Nick Key's my new favorite. Same range. That thing will be hard targeted. It probably will be. Alright. Cool. Let's do like 2 more.
Pick your hero.
Wow, I
Or
put my
villain,
cursor way
I'm
over
not
there.
judging.
Victory is
I
in
still
my
won.
sight.
Sam the Slayer. He's playing Punisher. That makes sense. Punisher's the closest thing to a Slayer in this game. I ain't fighting no Lehman Speed all-terrain Space Marine Beyblade. Yeah, I don't believe it. He'll be a duelist, but I don't know what costume you have on him. He's standard for me. Oh no, he's old man Hawkeye for me, so he stands out with his gray hair for me. Oh, World Breaker Hulk.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The legend himself, the Jade Giant, the taciturn terror.
Taciturn terror.
You're a man of few words, aren't you?
Loki.
History, you're not funny.
Loki, don't test Hulk. You know what happened last time.
Starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Junior.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I've seen a lot of stuff. I never signed up for in special forces.
Space Marines got a stack deck. Yeah, they do. It's there, Tony. Okay, that's not good. We need to take out the dealer, whoever it is. Okay, good. Alright, I got both the tanks. There's also a Johnny. Me flying around shooting fire. trying to snipe him.
himself.
Enemy, hit him. Light.
Got him. Oh, rope.
Punch it up.
Ah, she was able to steal Loki Sheila. I bet you their balance is going to be very few reinforcements. I mean, we saw a little bit of their gameplay. They did look like they had way less units than the Orcs did. Because they're probably a lot tougher naturally and are way stronger. Space Marines, obviously. Oh shit! Whoa! Whoa! Oh yeah, this boat's flying around back there. Got Iron Man. Oh, hi Hulk.
Got my eye on some unwelcome guests. Perfect angle. Maximum pulse.
Oh shit.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Alright.
My
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You know, I always wondered.
Sadly, I own most of those except Farming Sim. So for me,
If I
it's
can
pretty
see it,
normal,
I
but
can hit it, Barton.
I still
How
like
about your
Farming Sim
arrows?
in general.
I can hit most targets. with
They
my
they
eyes
did say
closed.
every territory Space Marines take are garrisons by their guard. That makes sense. So that way you don't have to fight Space Marines during defense missions unless their main army is
All you
present.
need to do is capture
That's
the
a good way to
mission
make
area.
that
Got
balance.
it?
And that their lesser
Been away
guard,
from the battle
which will
for
probably
too
not be
long.
as good as the
It's
regular
nice
guard
to be
units.
back in action.
Basically the PMC or whatever you called them, the ones we were helping and Dark died. It'll probably be them. I call them PMC, but I forgot what it's next. Call them,
supernova.
Alright. Fire.
Mission
Where's he
accomplished.
at?
Now to win the battle.
Target. Now
Where you
with
at,
this
Johnny?
arrow.
Hi. Hi, ow. Alright, nice.
Gamma radiation does the job.
Right on target. Damn it, never fall.
Go, Hulk.
Full blast. Maximum impact.
You were too big a threat, bro.
Tony, I'm coming.
Glad
Coming.
you
Oh,
chose our
he's
side,
down.
Namor.
Namor got it.
Knew I saw trouble.
Us against the world.
Ah, shit, yeah.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Maximum impact.
Thanks for the boost.
Oh, yeah, that does just like my laser, but not back in. I don't know what it does with the L2.
Assemble!
high ground it. Oh, yes, Hulk got it. Nice. You did it, James. That's good.
Glad you chose our side.
I'm doing this my way.
Nowhere yet.
Oh, they're in there.
Thanks for the boost.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I got did really good on that one. Ah, dang it. And more beat. Dang it. At least I can get me the defense. Alright. Nice. What did he do versus me? See, once again though, that was because of an 8 assists. Which, he definitely doesn't get no assists. Like, Cyclops is 100. You see how he 0 assists at all times. He's 100% aggressive. Also, I got all the medals, and somehow he got MVP. I do think it's a bit silly, but hey. I'd rather that than losing to a split. Basically, very few Space Marine armies moving around that can be everywhere at once, so they can't be everywhere at once, yeah. So losing territory will hurt them a little bit more, but to make it a little more balanced, agreed. Alright, one last attempt to get this MVP, and then we're gonna probably wrap it up after that. Let's go. Assuming I get him. If for some reason I get Wolverine, we'll do one more.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Victory is in my sight.
James was here, I know how to mess him. He's like, how are you doing so well with him? I'm just pretending they're all socks. If you've been around General and you know James and our Gundam history, you'll understand that joke. Just pretend they all look like the socks.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
With Krakoan's answer they call to battle, Wakandans will be by their side.
Our nation seemed to have built quite the alliance while I was out of play.
Indeed, we have found ourselves in a mutually beneficial relationship.
Those sound like Emma Frost's words.
The battle starts in
Those were
5,
there once.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do
Them
is
getting
capture
fair
the
warning,
area.
if you see a
Got
guard
it?
army where all the infantry are Taskren and engineers, you should run. Yeah, probably.
Enemy approaching.
What? That's Deadpool, I swear, man.
Healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist? That should make a difference.
The mission area is yours now.
Whoa, okay.
Area.
Propulsion beam.
Get in the corner and shoot him from distance. Uh-oh, that's bad. How did we lose that? What happened? Everybody got slammed. I think y'all, like, everyone jumped in and pursued and they got, the AI just kind of focused one at a time.
I don't give up quite that easy.
Wah!
Propulsion beam.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Oh,
A disappearance.
oh no. They gave him the line. Bet you didn't see that coming.
Control seized.
Poor Quicksilver. He's not in here though. This is strange.
Mission
It'd be funny if it
accomplished.
was a hint
Now
though,
to win the
because
battle.
he is a mutant. Just like his sister Wanda. You know, Wanda's more magic as a mutant, but still.
A little protection goes a long way.
Punch it up!
Whoa.
Force boost!
This should help.
Maximum impact!
Remember that. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I'll never bring down a shield.
I have suffered severe damage. Maximum impact! Right on target!
Area's almost yours.
Ultra Ring Supreme!
Yeah, I'm not gonna get MVP on this one, that's for sure. This one's like these maps with the tons of like geometry and map stuff and map obstacles makes it harder to get the laser to go where I want it. No amount of armor is saving your Marines from that because as far as that, Ardnon knows what that does. Oh, I do know what that does. You right? She's probably warning you that because, you know, there might be one of those variants out there.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Poor creature.
Yeah, but I
Ripped
know.
through time and forced to survive in a strange world.
Full of despair.
I know a dimension where you could rampage
Oh,
freely and
no.
devour everything
No,
in
he
your
can't go
path.
there. He's not allowed to go back to family. In this situation, family is not...
4, 3.
Say, I ain't letting that dino get back united
All
with
you
his
need to do is
species.
capture
Nah,
the mission
bro.
area. Got it?
Wanda's like, I know a place you can go. No, Wanda, don't you do it. Is that you talking or the Mephisto?
They needed doing, so it gets done. Ready to attack.
Fantastic!
Okay, alright.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Area is yours. Capture now.
They were kung fu fighting. Whoa.
Maximum impact!
Mission area is yours.
Again!
Difference.
Punch it up!
We are undefeatable!
This is real firepower!
Oh, let me get rid of that. I can't see it now. There we go.
Thanks for the boost.
Oh yeah, right. We gotta do that 18 versus 18 mode. We'll do it after this. I thought about that. We'll be in it.
Always prevails.
Maximum impact!
That's 3.
What a pair we made.
You see, oh look, your teleporter terminators. Oh look, your teleporter terminators behind their lines in there. All right. Nice. Get everybody lights out. Ow, my mouth hurts a little bit. Yeah, to get that assist, I would have to switch to Ultron real quick. But Steel Legion don't use Screwin. They use Stormtroopers as memory. Yeah, I know they don't. But remember, it depends on how much mix. Remember what I said earlier. Depends on how much I'm allowed to mix and match, or people are allowed to mix and match. So could you imagine that? Just think about that for a second. Steel Legion Karskers. I'm going to butcher their name every time, but Karskers. Instead of Stormtroopers. Not the Star Wars kind, by the way. I think it's that way people don't get confused. But, those things can't hit anything. The Stormtroopers or the Guardsmen are far better, but I still prefer something else. And so there's probably a lot of people just think about that. Like, you see, think Yard will give bonuses to the Stormtroopers over there? Probably. That's what I think they're going to do to maybe force people to try to not mix and match too much. This is why I'm not expecting too much mixing and matching. Especially since, much like Total War Warhammer Fantasy, the commanders tend to specialize, especially the main commanders, on what they kind of benefit. But that's just Yorick, right? Imagine if there is a mix and match ability and you can get a commander that will benefit those, and you just happen to have both of these running together. But once again, this seems a bit broke, no matter which version, which species we're talking about. So, something tells me there's gonna be a limit to it. There's gonna be some sort of thing that's gonna be like, no, bro, you can't do that. Alright, let's try this 18-18 real quick. See what happens. I don't know what bounty annihilation means, so let's find. Let's see if we can get a match on this. Yep, Tasso. So this is the new. Okay, so this is the new map, Shenlong Arena. There's all the beast gods. Don't 100% make. Oh, why is my cursor way over there?
Victory is in
There we
my
go.
sight.
So 100% make Krieg and Elysium their own faction. And the Firstborn. I think so too, but I guess we'll see. It's going to be hard, I think, in some cases for these to vibe together as a combination for. I don't know. We'll, like I said, who knows? We'll see. Oh, yeah. Wait, we can have more. Oh, no. This mode allows duplicates.
4,
Oh, no. Look how many Cyclops. Yes! Let's go!
let's go!
One blade pierces minds.
Can you imagine a team full of Moon Knights? Like, as much as Cyclops trolling is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting shot in the thing. There we go. Why can't I get up? There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Okay. This is gonna get insane. Oh, what? There's like a... Oh. Whoa. This reminds me of Smite with too many people. You hear that? Cyclops spam everywhere.
That should make a difference.
Oh my god. It's like a damn laser show in there. Watch out behind them.
Armed and dangerous.
Oh,
Again. Again.
Still got some fight left in me.
Again.
Oh shit. Lucky is also hilarious mode. Right. Yeah, this I bet this mode's kinda hard. So okay, we're basically fighting over. It's kinda like the original mode in the symbiote, but way larger. Oh shit. Wow, it's like yeah.
Rise, my friend.
I feel like your best bet is to get to the center as much as you can and fight together, because at least we'll have better chance. Holy crap. Shut up. Oh my goodness. What?
A little pick me up.
Yeah, wow.
I don't give up quite that easy.
Come on, we're gonna get B,
Maximum pulse.
Ow, ow. No, I think we lost this. Look how much points they have versus us.
We X-Men beat death a long time ago.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but people are screaming. It's all the Cyclops is doing their own. It does sound really hilarious. Uh-oh, we got some coming left.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, man. Oh. It really is what killed me. Yeah, another Cyclops. Really insane.
Us against the world.
Our team's not, is this one of those our team's not, oh, I died immediately. This is one of those that's like, what do you call it? Like, our team has to be hyper aggressive. People need to be way more forceful in this mode. They want to win it. Oh no! Ah, get away from that! Okay. Like 90% of their team is Cyclops. It was! Yeah, oh well, we get to see the MVP. That was a good way to get it, even though I didn't do it. What were you saying? I would not want to be a melee in that. That was terrible for the even for ranges to fight each other. It's a good mode, but holy crud. That didn't make it to the top 5 at all. Ooh, I like that color variant, the black and gold one. I've seen that in other X-Men games. It's that color for him. But cool. Connect 5. Oh, hey, that gave me my challenge. Because there's a challenge for hitting 5 different heroes at the same time with that connector beam. That was instantly done. Heed the ancient wisdom of Sholo. That was D-Day, but with lasers. It was. See, in that mode, even though I do like Cyclops better, I do think because I'm played with him a little bit more, I think in that mode I'd rather be Moon Knight. But alright, let's do one more of that crazy mode, and then we're gonna wrap it up, because I'm not gonna do that too many times. It's fun, but man, that's too chaotic. It's fun if you just want pure chaos and insanity. But good luck getting any good kills unless you just happen to be not seen, or just not focused somehow. Good luck, bros. I just wish freaking Doom was playable in this game still. Yeah, I think so too. They're gonna wait for the movie. Fun fact, helicopters exist in 40K. I did not know that. But yeah, I think Tempting's right. Doom will finally get added when the movie comes out, most likely, I bet, to promote the movie. I mean, think about how they've already added Cyclops in honor of the fact he's in the new Doomsday movie. But since the movie's still a ways off, you can see that they might start adding a lot of people from the movie that are being hyped up in the movies that aren't in here yet. So, wow, we're all...
2, 1. Ready to catch
Let's go!
some points? Let's go!
The professor trained me to fight for his dream.
That's why it reminded me of Smite, because our predecessor in Smite, so they do that. Oh man, getting into the center.
Showing off again, Emma?
When all the Cyclopses start firing at the same time, you're just blinded by red.
They'll have to get harder.
The professor didn't train quitters.
Gotta get into A, gotta get into A.
Right on target.
Full blast! You hear full blast constantly! Dinosaur boy, come on. This thing all his bites. Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, I saw that chip. Ah, okay.
I'm an X-Man. We always
Rise, my friend!
Come on, come on, come on. Yep. Come on, come on, come on. They've got it at the moment. But it's so hard to survive. I feel like you do need to change up spawns as much as you can. I'm going up top. I found the high ground, Anakin. I'm going into the high ground. V's up, hit the beat.
with the amazing Spider-Man!
Ah.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Still got some fight left in me.
Like a Katie and Shaboom. Oh, wow. Did not know that.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah. Yeah, you, as Cyclops, you're better off not capturing him, sitting on the edge.
The other team is claiming those points.
And letting the melees get in the middle.
You are nothing.
Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm about to die. Holy crap. That's like 8 people were looking at me.
The professor didn't train quitters.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. Yeah. Let's get to C. C's about to open. Oh, they were already ready.
The other team is claiming those points. Great job. You're racking up.
Oh!
The enemy's about to
Oh no! Just let me go! Ah! Look ah!
The other team is claiming those points. Fire mode.
Nah, we lost. Yeah, they did.
Great job.
I don't know if we're just getting unlucky with cohesive teams, or just like there's a ton of people been playing this mode for like the whole day. Okay. Alright, I see where oh, we must have been the bad guy's name on that one, because Iron Fist was damn. Did I get up there? Nah. Damn. Pretty sure broke regiments who can't afford Valkyries have them, huh? You can't go 2 seconds before laser out. Exactly. Oh man, you know they did that on purpose, so that way to test Cyclops out in a larger situation like that. He's insane in that mode. It does go to show you how some of the players do start to find that vibe, though. I just think it's a cohesion thing as far as our team. Somehow we keep getting the ones that are not quite being aggressive enough, because you kind of don't need to be worried about dying on that mode. You're gonna die. It's an inevitability. You just need to like make sure you're sticking with like staying in groups as much as possible, so that way it's less likely to immediately get popped. And then when the terribleness kicks off, both sides suffer from the terribleness. So, definitely crazy. I do love that though. That is very fun. It's chaotic, but it's fun if you're not trying to worry about KD. You're actually doing the proper team tactic thing. You're fighting orcs with GDM teammates, yeah. And they were all over us. Like, you saw that instant when I got noticed, like 8 people saw me when I get her. Oh, they probably looking for Cyclops. I bet you a lot of those teams are programmed their brain to look for that blue and gold. one does not fear death. Exactly. It's crazy. But that is a pretty cool mode. I do enjoy that. At least we got to see what his early MVP looks like, because you know there was a buttload of Cyclops who was bound to see it at once. So, but all right, Chad. I guess we'll wrap it up for tonight. Tomorrow is gonna be I got to type up for them in the stream. Tomorrow's gonna be Arc Nights. We're gonna try to do some stuff in that, and do some story, mostly story. This is the only thing that's gonna give me enough orbals to even attempt to get Mifu at this point, because I've done a lot of the other stuff right now that's available, other than some of the events. But even all those events are locked behind the story I've yet to do. So we need to start buckling down on that. She's only got like 13 days left, I think, or something like that. Maybe 12 or 11 now. So I think that was a day or two ago that I checked that. So we're gonna be doing Arc Nights tomorrow when I get home. It'll be a little more towards the afternoon, but oh man, this has been a crazy one. Cyclops is definitely an awesome character. He's my new favorite range character. I'm definitely going to be using him in most of my PvP matches when I'm doing regular PvP. Not that crazy 18-18 all the time, but a normal PvP. Because then at most I'm fighting only one other Cyclops on the enemy team. Instead of, 12. Which was, like I said, I thought it was a laser light show when all of them fired at the same time in that one split second. That room filled with lasers. You couldn't see. Also, I think I say this, he flies, so he'll probably be noticed quite hard, but I also think a good Tony, a Tony who knows what he's doing, it would also be pretty good in that. But you see, CA is not brave enough to add the first board as their own faction. Yeah, you could be right, because that's what I think that a lot of those are going to get roped up into sub factions under the pretense of they're all guardsmen, right? That's what I think. I could be wrong. Especially since we've already seen Steel Legion and Yarick and all that kind of already shown, and we know they're not their own faction, so something tells me Kriegs and Firstborn are not going to be their own faction either. But we'll see, I guess. Once again, could be wrong. That Soviet Russian aesthetic, I don't think they'll care about that. I think it's just more they don't want to have to deal with probably making each guardsman faction their own. But instead of you choosing the build as a template of the guardsman. So you change, then you'll get the look of that, but you'll get their playstyle. Oh! Excuse me, but it'll be suited more to their playstyle and what they've got and stuff like that. So. Yeah. That actually might, well, I mean, it could be it might be meant to do that. It's got its own repulsor jets on it. But Krieg is a maybe, too different from the other guard. Yeah, Krieg maybe. I do agree with that because of how different they very much are. That you could probably get away with that. I don't know. We'll see how brave they are in that way and how much they want to commit to making other guardsmen factions rather than just letting you build your own guard. And add it as sub factions to create more builds. Kind of like, once again, using Stellaris as the example, species DLCs, right? Like Mushroom People DLCs and traits and all that. Yeah, Elysium is 100%. I do think that one will end up possibly getting its own. I think they're the more likely one, to be fair. Just because they are very different. You don't see too many guardsmen with jetpacks and stuff like that. So, I do think they will be their own, but once again, we'll see. Not at first, of course. It'll be just whatever they're starting us with the 4 variants of each faction. But like I said, my money's on as far as what they'll add first. Is they'll start adding new species first, completely, like cow, things like that. Just different types of new things to take builds from instead of adding more sub builds or a different variation of the same faction. Like once again, the Cat Jungle Fighters. What they do now, no. Like I said, we'll see how they do. This is why I want to see what the beta's going to do. Even if I don't get to play it, I'm going to be watching tons of gameplay on it to see whatever 2 factions they add, to see kind of what they did with it, and then judge what it's going to be like from there. It'll be a good game no matter what, by the way. It's just, I wonder how risky they want to get with this, especially this being their first shooter strategy game. The only other one I can equate to this is the Civil War one, but that's a bit different. We're talking about fully automatic weapons, tanks, orbital lasers, giant robots. I see the Ultramarines Auxiliary Guard. Oh yeah, that I have a feeling you'll just see that under the Ultramarine build, because like you said, they kind of made the Marines feel like in general that they're leaving behind their guards to defend their worlds gameplay wise, instead, so that way they can't be everywhere at once and cheat the system and be super tanks everywhere. But you are right about that too, but I feel like that one's going to get roped into that system. But alright, chat. We're going to leave it here for right now with the good old Cyclops himself. This has been a good look at his gameplay today. James, big shout out to Mad Lad James. He should be back. I think it's Monday. That's the 15th. I think that's what he told me. Unless he gets back early or something like that. We had the Imperial Night Houses. Now, I think those could get their own factions because they're using mainly the giant robot builds. That's what I call it, just for anyone who doesn't know what an Imperial Knight is. Those could end up getting their own variation. You just put 4 different Imperial Knight houses in one default. Little setup you can change around. Because they're much like the Krieger, super different. So, and Elysium. So, not for the same reasons, obviously, but that one's probably I'd have to say that would be the most likely one to get its own super different version. I know a way to force James to play guard. What's up? How would you get him to play guard before I did? He hates the guardsmen, so that's why I'm curious to see what you do to get him to play them. The Praetorian Guard? Okay, maybe. Okay, I see what you're doing there. I see how you did that. I thought about it. That might have been what you were talking about, but I'm like, would that be enough? British Guard with Orc mercenaries, yeah. Because they are basically the British. Maybe. If I told him that and kind of gave him enough backstory to that, he might go that, if that was a thing in there. But we all know what he's going to go unless that was added or unless Zeech gets added. Gosh forbid the Thousand Sons. It's like, if that gets added, he ain't gonna. We all know he's switching. But right now, he's set and locked in with the Orcs. He's gonna be a greenskin, 100%. But 100%. But I am curious to see what they add and what's gonna add to that dynamic. The Scottish Guard having a little lore. Yeah, they don't have too much. Because there is a Scottish version of the Guardsmen too, Jab Gang, but they sadly don't get a lot of love. So we don't know much about them right now. Because the Guardsmen are basically the main force of all the Empire. The Space Marines are the badasses and the leaders. Well, I say leaders. The hashtag leaders. But to be fair, the guardsmen make up like, I'm just gonna give a rough estimate, correct me if I'm wrong, and then like 75% of the Empire or more, because there's just so many guardsmen. So, but, oh really? I didn't know the World Cup was going on. Yeah, so I forgot about that. Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah, they're over here celebrating and partying for the game and the World Cup. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of what's going down in the White House. Apparently, the UFC championships are going to happen in the White House lawn. I was like, yo. Yep. People are, the left is. That's all I'll say. It's the. Oh, like, I was like, yo, I clapped. I was like, yo, good for you, big guy. Let's see, Russia got two guard regiments with lore. Yeah, they do. But I would love that. That'd be like, what was that? Celebrity death match in real life. Oh man, dude, I think wouldn't do that, but that would. I feel like that. Ironically, I feel like that makes so much money. Like, that's all I'll say. Like, bruh. Oh man, I can't say that one either of those. But yeah, no, you're right. That would, because YouTube and all them and their weirdness. But that, both of those would make hella money. Like hella money. Yep. Yep. Oh man. No. Like that one. Someone should suggest that for him and be like, ah, that's a great idea. Oddly, China and Japan don't get guard mentions. I guess that's true. Huh? Oh, yeah. It's funny, all the ones who are saying they should be taken down, yet the Kennedy that's a part of his cabinet is like, well, I don't give a fuck. And it's like, and that shows you, it's like, bro. But it also, I wonder if he does that stuff sometimes just to show how stupid the other side is and what they focus on, right? Because that shows that your enemy is worried about all this flip, like, what do you call it? Flip, yeah. Yeah. Which smart on them, well, wasting time and also to show people how foolish they are. Because if you have politicians who are worrying about a name, they ain't politicians. It's like, bro, no, get the hell out. You got your priorities are ass backwards. It's like what? Who cares if he puts his name on this, that, or whatever? It doesn't matter. He's the president. You're not the president. It's like, but like I said, it's a good way to show how foolish a lot of these lefts are, man. That their priorities are on the dumbest things instead of, making things better for everyone in their country that they're supposed to represent. The trawler. They wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. That's what would make that work and be the hilarious. Well, they couldn't. That's what would be more. That's why he said that'd be the ultimate stab and like pun to them. I'm like, yeah, good luck getting. Like, you may not like it, but you're definitely not gonna deny it because it's still the dollar. So it's like, bro, it's like, it's crazy. But good for him though. Good for our president taking it to that level. Because like I said, the more he exposes how crazy his opposition is, the better it is for the rest of us. And so, and how weird his opposition is too, because some of the stuff they care about is just the dumbest ever. But let's see, unless you count Tao for Japan. I mean, they're the closest thing to having Gundam, so yeah, I mean, I do. At Farsight Enclave, everyone is signing a non-aggression pact. Turn 1, all of us locate our... What do you mean? All of us plot a course to destroy his home world. I don't know what you're talking about. Why would you be worried about this? What do you mean if they had Tao as the 5th faction and the Farsight Enclave as the main build? I have no idea what you're talking about. I totally won't send in Gundams to every single one of your worlds. Next thing you know, you got what is called the X-88 battle suits just blasting their way through like multiple battle belts. Not at all. I won't totally make it feel like you're fighting me as if I was put RX-78 on every team. Well, it's like we ain't dealing with a mix of guard and Tao. Why not? It's basically the Federation. Oh man. I would have guardsmen too. I forgot about that actually until you shut down. Like, oh yeah, that's even better. Up down. They need to make that happen. Even though it means I'm gonna get hard targeted. I'll take it. I'll fight my way through. Oh man. These days I'm used to being at the odds and no Tau weapon, real evens with melee. Yeah. I don't. I'm just thinking about this in my head, like, if they do add it, then I'm gonna freak out. Well, I'm obvious, just like Farsuit said, I'm gonna get hard targeted, but bro, it'll be worth it. So, but anyways, alright. Oh, I'm gonna see, or the sheer number of pulse guns, yep. Because I will turn that battlefield into Amuro plot armor. Not just Gundams and mobile, or not just the mobile suits, but like on the ground too. But either way, alright, chat. I'm gonna end it here for now. I might play a little bit more with Cyclops here tonight, maybe just finish off a couple challenges. It's getting pretty late already, to be fair. And I'm super tired. It's been a long day. Or Tower Atmospheric Warships. That one I did not know about. Thank you for telling me. If it lets me rename one of those ships, it's being called the Trojan Horse, aka White Base. Crybaby. Someone is gonna mod the damn. Yeah, probably, to be fair. I bet you they will. I bet you they will. Mods are gonna be crazy for that game, by the way. So, I won't get to play, unless they do better with the modding system and community and have access to them in the game. I will admit, being on the console side of that game during the beginning of that until later on down the road, probably won't enjoy the mods quite out the gate because I won't be able to do them. But man, I can only imagine what the mods are going to be like for that game. The units they're going to put in there. It's as guarantee as Carl Franz. Yep. It would be fun. Yeah, I guess that's true too. That was probably more likely than even that. The Carl Franz one, then. Essentially, the guardsmen are like that, aren't they? So. Can you imagine? This is making me very happy about this, but I just hope this. Like I said, I hope it holds together and the game does well. And I'm hoping, well, it's still a long ways off, so who knows what I'm going to be doing by then. I'm hoping everything, bar the beta, and if I get access or not. But I'm hoping by then everything will be more stable and we'll be able to focus on that game and have some fun with it, no matter what my situation is by then. But by art not, he'll be summoning the Primarchs. I didn't think about that. Oh shit! I forgot about that because he's the Emperor. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, I'm definitely getting that mod if it happens. You know why? I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway. But anyways, alright chat. I hope y'all enjoy watching tonight's stream. I've really enjoyed playing the Cyclops tonight. Big shout out to everyone watching tonight in the background and everything. My brain it's tired. Hope to see y'all tomorrow for Arc Nights. I'm gonna go ahead and type up for it after I send their text here after I'm done with the stream. And I'm gonna type up for Arc Nights for tomorrow also. Oh yeah, no, I saw that where part of his company went like public and he's like the first trillionaire or something like that. But one of the newer trillionaires, I'm like, yo, good for him. Although public is usually a nightmare. Like I said, I hate hearing that word for any company though, because it usually means bad shit. But you know him, even with it being that way, I guarantee you, good luck to anyone who tries to tell him what to do. It's like, good luck. So good for him in that way. He's probably the only one who could do that and not be bombarded by the BS that comes along with that. So, what? Oh, what? What's up? No. Oof. I mean, he probably knew that was coming. But I don't think they have the capability to get to that. But I know what you mean, like his factories and things like that, which is sad. But with his connections, oh, dare them to do that. I really do. That's gonna be bad with Hellfire. Yep. Good luck with that. Yeah. Well, it's not even just that. Even if they succeeded at least doing some damage, right? Good luck with what comes after that. That's Hellfire scenarios. That's no, bro. You about to taste. That's a level of more than just military response. We've been giving them military responses. That's even though I don't think they go this far before I end it. That's like one step beneath what happened to Japan in WW2. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with that if I were them. Like, bro, you're gonna be darn close to receiving what Japan had happened to them back then. They probably won't go that far, but they'll be very close. It'll be the next step down or whatever that is. But he had more money than the military, but gotta bump those numbers up now. Yep. But I think it'll be like I said, good for him, and I think it's good for us too, to be fair, even though some people don't like him and things like that. But I love him because he's a pretty cool dude. You know, bars some people who pretend to be him out there. I think he's a cool dude. There's a lot of weird people out there. I mean, there's a lot of weird people who pretend to be all kinds of celebrities, but but either way, I hope you all enjoyed watching tonight's stream, chat, and enjoyed watching being part of Cyclops' debut. I think it actually happened yesterday, but I was too busy yesterday. But and I hope everyone enjoyed the blasting of there they are blasting levels of lasers. And I hope to see y'all for Arc Nights tomorrow, and then Monday, or any strangeness or any chaos that might be going on this week, we'll be doing our other main theme game that I've been hinting at while playing Car X with its title. That's your only hint. Especially since it went on sale at the perfect time, right at the end. So, now I have it. I'm ready to go. So, big shout out to you guys. We'll do some art. Maybe we might do it tomorrow if we have time after Arc Nights. Depends on how much story I get done from one sitting for Arc Nights tomorrow. But either way, big shout out to my moderators, Urban McFarzir, and everyone joining in tonight. And everyone watching in the background. Hope y'all enjoyed Marvel Rivals. And until next time, chat, remember, the sock can't resist the laser. And also, thickness always wins. Until next time, I will see you all in our next episode. Bye, everyone! Bye!